Hello and welcome back to Homestand Studios. I'm your host, Sarah Said, with Jelani Goodridge-Reid and Justin Pooni. It's week 14 in the NFL, guys. Isn't that crazy?
It's crazy how time
flies. So, on that note, what are the games that you guys are really excited about this week, Justin? Oh, Jelani, you put it right out.
This is my game. This is my game. This is the Sunday Nighter, Dolphins-Chargers. I think this is a fantastic game. Why? Because the storyline, Tua and Herbert. Remember, 2020 draft. Tua went one spot before Herbert. We all know that situation. Flores wanted Herbert when he was the head coach there. But yeah, I think this is a game where the Dolphins need to win. I did expect
the Chargers need to win too.
Yeah, I know. But the Dolphins, I knew they were going to lose in San Francisco. That was my prediction. They struggle with physical teams, right? But this game, I think they're going to get back on track. Why? Because the Chargers, to me, have been pretty disappointing. However, it's the injuries. A lot of injuries this season that Herbert has had to deal with. You know, Mike Williams, he's dealt with something right now. And then you're talking about Keenan Allen. He's still working back with that hamstring. So how is that offense going to look, right? Obviously, they still have Eckler. But I think the Chargers, you know, being 6-6, they're on the outside looking in, right? So this is a must-win for sure. When you're looking at the AFC, there are teams that are creeping in right now, right? So how will the Chargers look? They've been very inconsistent. Brandon Staley has to show up, have a good coaching game against McDaniel, who's arguably the coach of the year. You can make a case.
He's in that conversation.
Yeah, you can make his case. So, and Tua, we know what he's done this year, right? Tua, to me, he's been very impressive. I just wanted him to have weapons, and then you're seeing what's going on. Okay, he's on pace to break Dan Marino's passer rating record for the Dolphins.
The crazy thing about Brandon Staley is he's a defensive coach, and the Chargers defense is
struggling.
It's been their weakest link. Right?
And I think they're going to struggle on Sunday night.
I do too, because Mike McDaniel can dial up plays with the best of them. On those scripted plays he can do. When Tua's on script and all of that stuff, he's not asked to, you know, carry the load or shoulder the load. Right. They're unbeatable.
And Cheetah, man.
They're unbeatable, right?
Cheetah's gonna be crazy.
I think that I really am a firm believer in the Dolphins. I know I'll bring a smile to Sarah's face because she's a big Tua stan. Yeah. So I think the Dolphins will play very well. I don't trust Brandon Staley, especially in big games. We saw what happened on the last game of the season last year against the Raiders on Sunday Night Football. So I don't trust my Brandon Staley. Now, as for my game of the weekend, I'm going to go out west as well. In San Francisco, Brock Purdy facing off against Tom Brady.
Yes.
Somehow, somewhere, I think the Bucs are getting really lucky. You know what I mean?
It's always like it's a bit of luck each time.
Like they barely beat the Saints. They barely beat the Saints. They come back on a last-minute touchdown by Tom Brady.
Even the Rams game.
The Rams game, the same way. And now they face up against probably the best team in the NFC, the San Francisco 49ers. But oh wait, their starting quarterback is out for the season. And now Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant, comes in for his first start. And crazy stat, guys, no quarterback in their first career start has ever beaten Tom Brady. Right?
So what happens if he does? Big moment.
He'd be the first,
right?
Now, it is in San Francisco. San Francisco has a dominant defense still. But could that emotional, just that the popping air to the balloon of losing Jimmy G, could that really affect the 49ers and they have a lull where they're playing a team in Tampa that has not looked good all season, but could they end up backing into the playoffs with a division crown, get a home playoff date, and somehow go to magic?
I would not be shocked if Brady does something crazy.
It's in the back of my mind, and it keeps on percolating that the Bucs are going to go to the Super Bowl.
It might happen.
They're going to go to the Super Bowl.
Look at the NFC. Geno Smith, Taylor Heineke, right? Kirk Cousins, who doesn't win in primetime games. Dak,
Jalen,
one playoff win. Jalen.
There's no Aaron Rodgers. There's no.
So this is a weird type of year.
There's no
where you could get hot and they could go.
Exactly. It's like the AFC.
Some kind of poetic redemption for Tom Brady after going through what he has been through and then coming back from retirement. It'd be like this amazing moment for sure.
Absolutely, and I think if the Bucs can get a win in San Francisco,
that'd be.
Oh my goodness.
That's when they start rolling.
Like they're 6-6 right now. They go to 7-6. Okay, now are things starting to perk up?
I just don't get it.
It's a big game for San Francisco too, because if they drop another game,
Seattle's keeping. They're right behind them.
Seattle's playing Carolina this week, right? And then the division just gets even tighter and tighter. And for San Francisco, I think it's imperative that they need to get at least one home playoff date, because Brock Purdy in a road playoff game
in Minnesota,
it just diminishes
in
your
Seattle,
chance,
wherever,
especially for young quarterbacks, right? It will definitely be something to watch out for. Sarah, pass it on to you for your game of the week.
I'm going with the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants.
That's the East, okay.
Well, obviously the Eagles are number 1 right now.
Sadly.
Giants are 10. The Eagles have beat the Giants like 16 out of the last 22 times that they've played. To me, it's just like obvious that the Eagles have the advantage here. But I really like the whole underdog. Like, there's been so many upsets this season, especially with the New York teams. And I just think that, like, because the New York team, this New York team is going to go up against the number first team in the league, like, they're just gonna have this different energy.
The Giants are in the playoff spot right now.
They are, and the Giants have been, they
better win.
They've been teetering right now, right? And this game is something it's a division game. They have to win this game because, as you mentioned, they're coming up playing against the Commanders soon, and if they don't, at least bank some games here or whatever.
They have the Eagles twice. They have the Commanders. Those are must wins. Okay, so those are 3 games in the last stretch. Can they get it done?
And
they also play Minnesota.
I know last time you guys said the Giants, you didn't have faith in the Giants.
I was never a believer in the Giants.
Yeah,
that's just me. I think Brian Dable is a good coach.
I felt that there could be something there, but you're starting to see now.
It's Saquon and it's Dable. That's it.
Yeah,
that's it in New York. So I think the Philadelphia Eagles win this game. And I think it's going to be a comfortable one, in my opinion.
Really?
I think so as well.
The Giants aren't playing
Give me a score prediction.
I'll say probably 27-17, just a comfortable one.
So 10.
Yeah, I'll say 24 to...
Because the NFC East always plays tough.
I'll say 24-17.
Okay.
They win by a touchdown.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
That's all we have for today, guys. I'm excited for this week. I feel like there's a lot of
interesting matchups, right? Yeah. Like Joe Burrow's facing off against the Cleveland
Browns.
Who
owns him?
Yes.
Funny thing, Joe Burrow's undefeated against the Kansas City Chiefs, but he's never beaten the Cleveland Browns before, right?
And also, how was that offense of the Browns going to look? They were very rusty.
Very bad.
In Houston. So can they get it done? I think that Cincy finally...
You think so?
I think so.
I think so.
Because they're feeling nice now. They're winning games week after week. They just beat
dominating
KC again. I think they're gonna get it done.
Well, I guess we're just gonna have to see, as per usual. Thanks for joining us on this episode, and see you next time. Until then, take care.